Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Navé.
I'm Allegra Houston, and every Saturday we gather on Zoom with anyone who wants to join us from anywhere in the world. And we write for 10 minutes, but we are using the Imaginative Storm method, so there's a bit of lead up to that. And we're together for an hour.
And what we do in that hour is we generate a piece of writing, and we do the piece of writing generative part in 10 minutes, and we work from a prompt. And the prompts sometimes can be images, sometimes the prompts can be sound. Today we had a sound file and an image file, so we did double duty on our prompt today.
So what we do is we put the prompt on the screen for 2 minutes, and we ask everybody on the call to generate a list of words. Whatever words pop into your mind as you look at this image and listen to the audio, write them down in a list. It's not joined up writing, just a list of single words or short phrases, like no more than 3 or 4 word phrases. And those words and phrases will later become toys for your imagination to play with. So yeah.
We'll show you the prompt now, and we'll time you for 2 minutes. So start jotting some words down. Here you go.
A Tibetan monk who lived in a small mountain kingdom told his followers that he had flown in a silver tube to a city where he rode in carts on wheels that went 3 times faster than a horse, and talked to people he couldn't see by holding a small box to his ear. They believed their lord mad to think he could fly through the air, crazy that a cart with wheels could go faster than a horse, and more divine because he could talk to the invisible.
So now you have a personal list you generated from the image. After that happens, we go around the Zoom room and take one word or phrase from each person to create a community list. So since you don't have a community list, we'll share ours with you, and Allegra is going to read that for you now.
Personally, I find the community list the most valuable part of the whole thing. I often just write from the community list and ignore all the rest of it, but you can do it as you like. Anyway, we'll talk more about that in a moment. Here is today's community list. Overgrown, silver, ghosts, peace at last, brick by brick, discovery, drift away, tiled grass, robin blue enlightenment, a place called home, senorita, control tower, the invisible you know, where's the horse, puffer clouds, holy chaos, wearing my path, fantasy, I want that hat, when I lived in the village, resonance frequency, grounded, serenity, in a dream, hope dawns first on Christmas Island, small shadow, to dream.
So that's our community list. So you have your personal list and the community list. On Saturday, what we ask people to do when they move into the 10-minute timed writing, we ask them to use both of the lists as a reference. You can refer to the list and create different combinations of imagery and words just based on what you're looking at on the list. And when you do that, it sparks things in the imagination that will surprise you. So what we ask people to do is to take that as far as they please in the 10-minute timed writing.
The goal really is just to surprise yourself, not to write anything good or to think what you should or shouldn't write or to do it correctly, just simply to surprise yourself. And as you do that, you can use as many or as few of the words from the two lists as you like. You really don't actually have to use any at all if you don't want to. If something is already, churning around in your imagination, just go with that. But sometimes one item from one of the lists will inspire you and you go off from that, but then maybe you'll kind of start flagging a little bit, turn your eyes back to the list, grab another word and see where that takes things. Or some people like to use lots and lots of the words from both lists. It's like a challenge. So you can approach this however way you like. Write fast or write slow, poetry or prose. You can go be completely incoherent if you want, do kind of concrete poetry. Whatever feels like what your imagination wants to do, just go with that.
And we'll time you for 10 minutes. So off you go. So now you have something that did not exist 10 minutes ago. It's completely original. It belongs to you. After people generate their work, as you've just now done, we ask everyone to retire to a Zoom room, usually 6 people in the room, and they read their work aloud. No criticism, no fuss, just read it aloud and enjoy it. Some people will read the work aloud and do a little improvisational work along the way and add to what they've written on the page. It's a great way to edit. So what we'd like for you to do is to explore that sensibility of the sensibility of the spoken word. Let your spoken word time help you get a little deeper into the text you've written, and you'll see some editing opportunities when you read aloud. Allegra, did you want to add anything to that, or shall we just
No,
let
we
folks?
will just put up the little card that says, continue when ready. So put us on pause and read what you wrote aloud. So perhaps when you read your writing aloud, you discovered things in it that you hadn't realized were there. Many people find that they like what they wrote a lot more from having read it aloud than if they had just read it silently on the page. Maybe that happened for you. We need to credit the prompt. It was a spoken word piece with music created by Navé, my collaborator right here, and Walter Parks. And the photograph was a photograph of a Zen teacher in the south of France taken back in the 80s, right, Navé?
I took that photograph in 1985 at a Tibetan Buddhist center in the south of France, and one of the teachers who was there befriended me a bit, and we would go down to the cafe in the afternoon. So the photograph is the Kimpo, we called him, getting ready to join us to walk down to the village. So it was just a snap, and it stayed around all this time, 1985. So I'm glad to still have that photo.
So if you have interest in sharing your work, maybe it'll stay around for that long too. We have a platform where you can do that. It's called the Imaginative Storm Circle. And everybody who's on the call or writes to the prompt, off the call, as you are doing, is invited to post what they wrote there on the circle so the other of us can read it and appreciate it. And you can also read what other people wrote. So here is how you get to the circle. Go to imaginativestorm.com and click on Community. You will see Imaginative Storm Circle. So you click on that, share your writing, no criticism, just appreciation. You can click on the image or on the button, and it will take you to the circle. You will have to sign in. If you haven't been there before, you will have to sign in with a username and a password. It's also free. And then click on Prompt of the Week. And under Prompt of the Week, you will see all of these prompts, almost 5 years worth. So you'll be able to work with any of those if you so choose. But I will click on today's. Here we have it. After I have finished this video, be a link here. Join us on YouTube. You will see the image. You will see the word list. And then you will see what people wrote and what people commented on what people wrote. Sometimes people read what they wrote and upload the recording, as Stuart did here. And Regina gave hers a title. Not everybody does. And as you see, it's really very straightforward. You can like and reply to other people. And then if you would like to post what you wrote, you just click here in what are your thoughts, and you write, these are my thoughts, whatever you wrote to the prompt, and click post. And you're done.
So now you know what to do. We hope you like your work well enough to share it with us. We'd really appreciate having that mix in, having you mix your work into our community. Say that 3 times. And if you do like what you see here and you would like to join us, please, we invite you to go to imaginativestorm.com and join our little merry band on any Saturday, 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time. And we welcome you. We'd love to have your voice, be with us. your writing be with us, your personality, your thoughts. We work for an hour and then we spend about 30 minutes, maybe a little longer, just having a chat, talking about whatever we please. It's always really, really quite fun, and we welcome you if you'd like to come.
You will find a very warm, welcoming community if you choose to join us on a Saturday, and we hope you will. You'll also find a warm, welcoming community in our retreats. We also have online courses and books, other resources for writers. You can check those out while you're at imaginativestorm.com. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much.